Welcome back to my channel, BMW Driven. Today we're going to be discussing the most frequently asked question that I get, and that is, hey bro, what are your wheel specs? So we're going to go over the specs on my Apex Arc 8s, tire size, how many degrees of camber I'm running, pricing and fitment of these wheels, and how I keep them clean with ceramic coating. So with all that said, thanks for tuning in. Let's get into it. Okay, let's talk about my Apex Arc 8 wheels. I love these wheels. I think they look so good. I waited so long to get these because prior to this 435, I had a 135i, and that car you have to run an extremely high offset, and it's only a face profile 1, which means the least aggressive wheel you can run on the 1 series. And so as a result, you're gonna get little to no concave, and basically it's like a flat pancake. So I wasn't really into that look. So I decided to wait, and now I'm in the F32. I'm able to run a face profile 3, which is the most aggressive profile you can get for the most concave. So wheel specs, 19 by 9 with an offset of 28 in the front, 19 by 9.5 with an offset of 33 in the rear. We are wrapped in Michelin Pilot Sport All Season 3 tires, 245 35 19 in the front, 275 35 19 in the rear. So for the F30 and the F32 chassis, the Arc 8s are going to give you the most concave, so lowest offsets. And if you want to run EC7s, SM10s, FL5s, those are all really cool wheels as well, but you're going to get a face profile of 2. So not as aggressive, and it's going to give you a little bit of concave, but if you want the most, then you're going to have to go with Arc 8s. Okay, next topic of discussion is camber. How much camber am I running? How much camber does BMW recommend? BMW recommends 0 degrees to -1 degree in the front, -1.3 degrees to 2.2 degrees in the rear. I am running -1 degree in the front left, -0.8 degrees in the front right, -2.2 in the left rear, and -2.3 degrees in the right rear. A touch out of the specified range, but I've had these tires on this car for a year and I haven't seen any inner wear on the tire. So that's what you're trying to avoid. You're trying to find that balance between aesthetically pleasing, so as low as possible for me, and the most longevity out of my tires, because these Michelins are pretty pricey, so you want them to last as long as possible. Okay, let's jump into the ceramic coating portion of this video. And just to throw it out there, I'm using the Tecton torque wrench. I love this thing. It's really heavy duty and this thing's gonna last forever. I'll have that link below. And I'm also using a Pro Tool Supply for the lugs. This thing is awesome because it's not gonna strip off the paint on your lug nuts. It has a coating inside, a plastic coating, to help avoid any stripping of that paint. Is the ceramic coating we're going to be using today. It's made by CarPro and it is Deluxe Plastic and Wheels Protection. So in the kit you're going to get a cloth applicator. Now I recommend getting an extra pack of these just to have, because you can't, say you use it today, you can't use these tomorrow. They dry up and they get really crystallized. It's going to come with an applicator brick and this bottle right here. Seems small, but I've had this for almost a year now. I like to apply a layer of ceramic coating before every major season, so before winter and before summer. And this $45 bottle is gonna go a long ways. You can also do a second coating if you'd like. For a little extra protection, might as well, why not? This CarPro Eraser, you're gonna use this before you apply the ceramic coating. It is an intensive oil and polish cleaner that is diluted with alcohol, and what that's gonna do is strip your wheel and caliper of any extra dirt, any polishes that are on there, any ceramic coating that's on there, and it's going to dry out the surface to help the ceramic coating adhere to the wheels and brakes a lot easier. So let's get the wheel off, clean it, and I'll show you how to apply it. All right, first thing we're going to do is clean the calipers with waterless wash. I use Chemical Guys waterless wash. Pretty good product. I'm sure there's better stuff out there, but Chemical Guys, I'm such a huge fan of them. I remember when I first got into detailing, I would watch every single one of their YouTube videos and just got super obsessed. So these calipers are already pretty clean, and these are already coated with ceramic. So, I mean, it's so smooth. Like once you guys put this on your car, it's a game changer. You're never gonna go back. It makes everything so easy to clean. So now with that done, got all the major debris off. Now we're gonna move to CarPro Eraser. This stuff's awesome. So this is gonna strip off all the polishing agents, and it's gonna remove a thin layer of the ceramic coating that's already on my car. So, because we're just gonna reapply it. I think I'm gonna do 2 layers, but we'll see. This stuff smells good too. I highly recommend CarPro Eraser. So we're gonna clean this and let this sit for 20 minutes. I'm gonna let it evaporate. So in the meantime, we will clean the wheel. Okay, so while the CarPro Eraser is evaporating off the caliper, we're just gonna clean the wheels real quick. Okay, next thing you're gonna do is grab your applicator brick and wrap a cloth around it, and then apply your ceramic coating. I usually put about 5 to 7 drops on there. And you're supposed to go in a crisscross pattern, but with calipers, I mean, just do the best you can. So here we go. Okay, and done. Easy as that.
Wow.
So we're gonna go ahead and apply the second coating. I think the wheels and the calipers take all the abuse when driving, so I like to do at least 2 layers. You can go ahead and do as many as you want to, but I think 2 gets the job done. Okay. And with calipers and wheels, you don't have to wipe off any excess. Just make sure you have a nice thin layer. Make sure there's no high points. You'll be able to see a high point if you see any sort of clear that is out of place. Everything should be nice and smooth. And it looks really good. Next, we're gonna move on to the wheel. And I like to divide it into 4. So we're gonna just do this, make sure it's nice and smooth, and then move on to different quarters. So you gotta make sure it's super, not thin, but make sure it's even. Yeah, I'm so stoked on this stuff. I hope you guys try this out. Or if you're already running ceramic coating, I'm sure you know how awesome it is. So I already have 1 coating on this wheel, so I'm just gonna do 1 extra coating. Summer's coming up, so just 1 extra layer of protection. So satisfying. Drop a like if you are into detailing. I can seriously spend like 3 hours washing my car. Oh, it looks so good. I swear, the ceramic coating is like, it acts like an extra layer of clear coat, and it just brings out so much shine. I mean, these wheels are hyper silver, but I would imagine like satin black wheels, it would just look so good, just pop even more. Number 5 to 7 drops I'm doing per pass. And when you're rubbing it on, you can feel when you run out of product, it'll become a little bit more resistant. But 5 to 7 drops per quarter should be plenty. There we go, found a high point.
Always make sure you go back and check, make sure there's no high points. And we are done.
So I hope it picks up on camera just how it adds a little bit of shine to it. Nothing too crazy. It doesn't make it glossy or anything. But, and these wheels are a year old. No curb rash. Hell yeah. Zoom in on the caliper. Super clean. See, there's a little bit of shine on the caliper, which is cool. 75 mil studs. Highly recommend those. All right, that's gonna be a wrap on today's video. Thank you so much for tuning in, and make sure you hit the like button and subscribe if you want to. This was really fun to do, and I'm really stoked on these wheels. I think you will be too. The concavity on these wheels is awesome, and I have an affiliate link below. If you want to purchase a set of these wheels, use that link below, and I get a commission from every set of wheels that I sell. So it helps me out, and hopefully this helps you out. And until next time, thanks for tuning in.